I found out on my chart it was ductal carcinoma, and I was like, oh, that looks a lot like cancer. So we have a daughter that's a registered nurse. I called her and I said, Katie, does this sound like cancer to you? And she burst into tears. I said, it's fine, it's good. I went for my yearly physical. You know, when you get old, you gotta have one of those every year. My primary care said, would you please go have your mammogram? I was about 1.5 years out, maybe 2 years from my last one. It just wasn't on my radar of things to do. So I said, okay, fine. So I'm on my chart scheduling my mammogram, and I went and had the mammogram, and then they called me back, and then they're like, well, we need to do a biopsy. And I said, okay, here we go. I asked the cancer doctor, Dr. Z, could I have a consultation? And they set it up. I came in and they explained step by step what was going to happen and answered all my crazy questions that I had. So, and trust me, I've come up with a few. The mammograms were so important because they caught mine early. It was not out of the milk ducts. I did not have to have any treatments, no chemo, no radiation. And because I chose the drastic measure I did, I do not have to have the hormone blocker after the fact. Don't do like I did and just kind of let it go, because the first, several ones I had were all perfect. It only takes one. But Dr. Stewart is wonderful, very caring, and this whole office, this whole staff has been tremendously wonderful in walking through the process, and you couldn't ask for a better group of people to go through this with you. It's a big process, but when you get to the other side and you see, hey, I still look somewhat normal, you wouldn't be able to see the scar tissue. It's faded, and it's a very thin line. So they've done an awesome job making it look good. So there's so many different emotions you go through. The initial shock, and then you have to put it in a place where you can deal with it and move on and come back as Dolly.